using LinkedIn in your job search. What is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is an online social network similar to Facebook, but for business people. There are currently 85 million members of LinkedIn. By being a part of LinkedIn, you have the ability to network with other business professionals for job opportunities. Having a presence on LinkedIn is becoming a key part of a job seeker's job search strategy. To become a part of LinkedIn, go to linkedin.com to sign up for a free account. To establish your account, you'll need to provide your name, an email address, and a password. Create your LinkedIn profile. Once you've registered with LinkedIn, your next step will be to create your LinkedIn profile. By taking the time to create your profile, you will make it easier for former colleagues, potential employers, and executive recruiters to find you when they conduct a search on LinkedIn. The first thing you'll want to do is to determine a professional headline. This headline would appear below your name in your profile. When you're developing your professional headline, think in terms of keywords a potential employer or recruiter would use to find someone like you. We have given you 3 examples in the presentation, one for a product manager, one for a CAD design drafter, and one for a software quality assurance person, to give you an idea of the type of headlines that would be ones to use for LinkedIn. Your next step after creating your professional headline will be to add a professional summary. Add the summary section that we created for you in your resume to this section within LinkedIn. Within the summary section, also add a specialty section. Use this section to add keywords that reflect your skills and experience. You'll next want to add your experience. For each of your jobs, condense the information you have on your resume. Use 1 or 2 bullets to summarize your top-level responsibilities. Then add in some of your key accomplishments. As you're building your profile, always think of keywords. Include keywords that relate to your target position, since employers and recruiters will use these same keywords when searching for job candidates. Network your way to an interview. The next step after completing your profile should be for you to start working on developing your network or connections within LinkedIn. In today's job market, it's likely that the job openings you will be applying for could easily have 200 to 300 applicants. Even with a strong resume and great work experience, the odds are stacked against you being one of the 5 to 7 people out of 300 applicants that are selected for an interview. The purpose of building your network on LinkedIn is to give you an edge over your competition by building a large enough network where someone you know, called a first-tier or first-level connection within LinkedIn, or someone they know, a second-level connection to you, is employed at the company with the job opening you are interested in. Through LinkedIn, you can ask your first-level connection to present your resume directly to a hiring manager. You can also ask your first-level connection to make an introduction for you to their first-level connection at a target company. This friend of a friend connection will likely be willing to present your resume to the hiring manager after talking with you to learn more about you and your experience. Your connection within your target company will often receive a referral fee from their employer if you are hired for the position, so they are quite motivated to help you land the job. As you'll see from this example, after building 52 first-level connections, this job seeker now has access to over 12,000 second-level or second-tier connections and over 1.2 million third-level connections. Build your connections. Here are some ideas of people to connect with on LinkedIn. Former coworkers, former customers, former vendors, your friends, your family and relatives, members of clubs, groups, and professional associations you belong to, your spouse's friends and family, parents of your children's friends, members of your church or synagogue. Your goal should be to build your network to at least 50 first-level connections to have the reach you would need to properly leverage LinkedIn in your job search. Strive to expand your network beyond connections to your former coworkers at your most recent employer to truly extend your reach. You can search LinkedIn by a person's name to find people to connect with, or by a company name. Another technique you can use to find connections within LinkedIn is to import your contacts from Outlook to see if they are a part of LinkedIn. Once you find someone on LinkedIn you'd like to connect with, you can request that they become a part of your network by clicking the gold Add to Your Network button at the upper right-hand corner of their profile page. Clicking this button allows you to email them an invitation to connect or link to you through LinkedIn. Make your LinkedIn profile public. To be found when an employer or recruiter does a search using Google, Bing, or another search engine, you need to make sure your LinkedIn profile is viewable to the public. Here's how to do this. First, go to your profile page within LinkedIn. Then click on the Profile tab in the top menu. Next, select Edit Profile. Now click on the Edit link to the far right of the Public Profile section. Once you click on this link, you will see the Customize Your Public Profile box. Be sure the Make My Public Profile Visible to Everyone button is selected. More with LinkedIn. Once you've created your profile and built your network, you can request recommendations from former managers, peers, customers, and vendors that will then appear as part of your LinkedIn profile. Another way to use LinkedIn is to use the Find Jobs link under the Jobs tab in LinkedIn to search for job opportunities that employers and recruiters have posted on LinkedIn. You can also use LinkedIn to see who is currently employed at an employer you are targeting, what companies they have worked at previously, and what type of experience those working at a target company in your target position have. Another way to use LinkedIn is to use the Groups tab. You can use this tab to search for groups to become a part of, such as employer or college alumni groups, professional associations, and groups formed around a common interest such as network marketing.